Hey, Ric-Hard and I'm excited for this next segment.
Lou, why does your voice sound so weird?
Yeah, what the hell?
I'm trying to be very positive because we're going to talk about positive things in this episode. Is it working? And welcome to TFS Pod, otherwise known as the Show Podcast. This is 24/7 Lou, and that's...
It's Ric-Hard. Lou, quit smiling. You're creeping me out.
And that's...
The one-man band. Yeah, I don't know, man. What's up with that?
I had to be happy for this episode. Cause it's...
Like you sound like that guy. You sound like the guy from Coming to America, the white guy, like Eddie Murphy.
Oh yeah, that's funny. So you listen to the Few Show podcast, otherwise known as the Few Show TFS Pod. Not the Few Show, that's the other show. This is the TFS Pod, number one show in your heart, number one show on YouTube, and we're taking over territories in other dimensions.
Yes. As you could tell, this segment was sponsored by Coming to America 2, coming to a theater near you.
So yeah, this episode is going to be a little bit different than the other episodes because I got to try to be positive, and that makes me angry. I don't know how that works, but anyway. So we're going to talk about positive things that they're doing now because if you're watching the shows like us, which you should be. The WWE SmackDown and Raw. We just finished off seeing SmackDown, the season premiere. Some of us did, not all of us. But that's another segment.
2 out of 3 of us.
That's a 2 out of 3. That's another segment there. But there are some positive things going on that we're seeing, and we're going to talk about that in this episode. What do you think, Ric-Hard? Are you seeing positive things out there on the horizon? Because I already have one off the bat.
Definitely seeing some positive things going on. I want to give a shout out to WWE for really giving us a interesting swerve / payoff of Lana winning the number one contenders battle royal on Raw this past week after being put through a table a good four times.
Yeah.
That was a good swerve. I like it. It's nice when they do something that feels good because it's one thing to win the match. It's another thing to win the match after everybody thinks you're getting buried.
Yeah, because that was a swerve. You didn't expect her to come out and win it, but yeah.
I had a bit of an inkling. Close to it, and I almost said it. Yeah, I mean, you could attest to this. We were watching it live, and I said in the chat, if Lana wins this match and WWE actually swerves us, I might be willing to forgive Vince for breaking up the Iconics. And then as the match progressed, I said, actually, I take it back. I can't forgive Vince for that.
Like, no.
I want to comment on the season premiere. I have a complaint. It's always it takes 20 minutes for a match to start. Most of these.
Wait
shows.
A minute. Oh, okay. I thought you were going to make your topic a complaint.
No, it's not. No. I normally have that complaint, but in this season premiere of SmackDown, I did see it took 5 minutes. Yes, they were in the ring. It was Triple H and Stephanie in the ring talking about the new people and the results of the draft and the season premiere. But it took only 5 minutes for the fists to start flying, and we had a match already set up. So I was very excited. It didn't take 20 minutes. It took 5 minutes for fists to start flying, and then we had a match before the 20-minute mark. So I was very happy about that.
Yeah, you got so happy you felt a great deal of exhaustion afterwards.
Overwhelmed with excitement.
He used up all his energy.
He peaked too early.
Yeah. Like I said, bro, you can get checked up for that.
One man band, how about you?
You know what, man? Like I gotta say, for me, kudos to WWE for being innovative, and finally, in this case, with the Thunderdome. It's a neat concept. I mean, it's something that I know that companies are having a hard time trying to figure out. All right, how can we make this interesting? How can we get people excited about this product?
How can we keep people involved?
Yeah, because I mean, you guys know, like back at the beginning of the year, like or when this whole pandemic first started, they were floundering as far as like trying to keep people's interests together. First they didn't have like any people in there. Then they had the plexiglass with some of the NXT stars, and then that started backfiring. And then
wait, I have to add in there. Then they listened to our show, and they did half of our ideas.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you know this One Man Band, but we had a bunch of ideas for how to make this stuff work, and we did say TV screens here with fans in them.
That was actually, I think that was actually a proposition you threw out there, Lou. I said crash test dummies.
Oh yeah.
With merch.
Yeah, with merch to sell merch. Yeah, I like that idea too.
That must have been right before I showed up.
Yes.
Right before WrestleMania.
So it was.
So the idea that we worked together in this one was crash test dummies with a screen in them, like where either the chest or the head was it? I think the chest, where the fan's face would be, or somewhere in the chest, somewhere. But the dummy is wearing merchandise that you buy for the dummy. So so they make you spend money on merchandise to dress up your dummy.
And then they ship it to you afterwards. Yeah, and then they ship it to you afterwards.
And then they ship it to you afterwards. Yeah, that was a kicker out of it. But
but I'm very pleased with WWE not resting on their laurels and not just sitting idly by and be like, okay, you know what, this whole pandemic situation is crappy. Let's just roll with the punches. Like, they actually are being proactive and trying to innovate and find ways. And this Thunderdome is a great idea. It's cool. You actually have fan noise. Like, this is what we need. Because these matches prior to this were like, just white noise pretty much. And unfortunately, I do know that Raw Underground was just canceled, but I thought that was a pretty interesting concept as well. Thunderdome and Underground. It's almost like a movie of sorts. Mm-hmm. And I'm just happy with that. I'm happy that WWE is actually like taking the approach, like they're taking chances, which is what you got to do sometimes. You can't keep resting on your merits and be like, oh well, yeah, we're WWE. That doesn't fly anymore.
Yeah, we gave you WrestleMania 17. Isn't that enough?
One man band. I don't mean to be.
I want to piggyback off of One Man Band for a second.
Okay.
He's 100% right, because we have seen what WWE can do when they phone it in. Yeah. And I will add, they've innovated more because they now have wrestlers on the screens every now and again during matches.
Yeah.
Which adds to the experience of like, wow, like Mark Henry, Goldberg was on the screen, and I'm just like,
Kenny Omega was the first one.
Woo!
Kenny Omega was the first one, but it was like he was hidden. He did it on his own. I don't know if you ever noticed that. On the first episode, there was Kenny Omega on there on one of the screens.
Oh, wow. I didn't know.
Yeah. It came out. Somebody caught him on the screen. Like, wait, that's Kenny Omega. But hold on. I'm going to be a little bit of a negative Nancy to your positive Pete there.
No, Lou. Go back to smiling. That's not what this segment's for.
Wait. No, hold on. let me just say why I'm saying this, negative Nancy.
All right, here we go.
They did get beat on two different things, but they did come out winning over with the Thunderdome. That's what I'm saying. The two things they got beat was the camera angle. Mm-hmm. AEW had the camera angle facing the entrance, the ramp, so you see the big TV screen, and then they followed with that. And the second thing was having people like the wrestlers on the outside. AEW did that first, and then WWE had them do it.
Absolutely, you're absolutely
but
right.
in that battle for that, making the excitement in the ring look better, WWE won it with the Thunderdome.
Yeah.
Now
I agree.
Now
Thunderdome.
And AEW did add fans, but it's still not the same effect. So it's still
it's 15% capacity right now. So yeah, it's obviously.
But it doesn't beat out the Thunderdome the way it looks.
No, by far. Yeah, I agree. It doesn't.
And Lou, I'm going to point out they listened to your complaint about the piped-in cheers sounding a little too. It feels more natural now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does.
Oh, it does. It does. Like they have more buttons on their soundboard. Yes, boo, no.
Yes.
They had a software update.
Yeah, they before it was only two buttons, yes and no. Yay, boo, yay, boo. Now I have like 20 more buttons there of stuff to press.
There you go.
Because I don't know where I saw just a little bit off. I saw an NFL where I guess they were doing the piped in sound, and for Philadelphia they put the booing sound for the home team. So how does local guy put the booing sound for his own home team? So
Man, sounds like the soundboard guy has an axe to grind.
yeah. So at least because I know in some of those things in the previous pay-per-views that we've seen, there's some things there that I would have booed when I would have seen Roman Reigns do something, but they didn't. They made it sound good. So I'll let that go. But yeah, overall, yes, the Thunderdome was a better idea. So that is a very good idea that they've done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give credit here. Here we go. We're gonna keep adding to the positive stuff.
Yeah.
Don't worry, WWE. We'll bash you next week.
We'll bash it.
Because that's just how it goes. But I want to give credit to WWE for saving the Retribution storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And making that reveal with Ali being the leader. It feeds perfectly into what Ali was teasing before on SmackDown.
Yes.
With the hacker gimmick.
Yes.
And fits perfectly with what the narrative they were playing towards.
Yeah, that's it. Now let me ask you. Now, I'm sorry to cut off real quick.
Go ahead.
I've been hearing rumbles. I don't know if this is true or not, but I've been hearing that they might consider scrapping that angle because of his ethnicity and the fact that they say that I didn't know this, that Ali apparently was a former cop.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't know that. And so they're saying that is kind of like conflicting towards what he used to stand for, and so I've been hearing rumbles that they may consider scrapping it. I hope not.
Yeah.
But,
oh no, I hope not. That would be dumb if they did that.
Yeah, I agree.
But more importantly, I did get that feeling too because of his ethnicity. I didn't know the cop thing. That's unique. But
I knew that.
WWE has intentionally said, "Oh no, this is its own thing. It's not related to that thing happening in current events."
Okay.
But the ethnicity thing, I got vibes, and I was like, "Oh no, it's Muhammad Hassan all over again."
Yeah.
And I'm just like, no. But they didn't fall on that. Ali's. I really hope the positive reaction of Ali being the leader makes them really realize, wow, we've caught something here. Let's not let it go.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
And
yeah, it is good.
It was a good reveal. Keep it. Don't do anything dumb. And I'm getting worried now because I realize now Retribution didn't really do anything on Raw this past week. That's a little worrisome.
Now, yeah, because here's one thing too. Even we had a previous segment about underutilized people. He was one of them. And we know he was hurt, but when he came back, he was back for a while. They were not doing anything with him, and this was
wait a minute, Lou. Hold on. How come Ali could be? I don't want to get negative in this segment.
Whoa.
How come Ali could be underutilized, even though he was hurt? But Aleister Black can't be underutilized because come on, guys, he was hurt.
No, he was hurt, and then he came back, and they still didn't do anything with him. That's what I'm saying. In this case, he came back, and they were not doing anything with him until recently, revealing that he was a leader of that. Because he was back. He's been back for a while. He had been back already for a while, and they were not doing anything with him.
Well, it's too late to contribute that name to the list. That was last segment. You took a nap on that. We're moving on. And I'm going to list something else that WWE got right. They kept continuity, and you know that WWE in their past doesn't keep continuity sometimes. They sometimes forget to reference things, or they're just like, nobody was paying attention. Let's see if we can get away with this. Mm-hmm. But Elias came back, and he attacked Jeff Hardy, which was a continuation of the Hit and Run storyline.
I forgot about that.
See, Lou, this is why they think the fan base is dumb.
Whoa!
They could just,
why?
This is the kind of that your example. They're just like, the fan base isn't paying attention. Let's just swap out Ali as the leader of Retribution and put someone else in.
No, I'm not saying that.
They'll sleep on it. Oh man!
But okay. They brought back Elias with that storyline.
I thought that was cool when they made a nice reference to continuity.
Yes, okay.
I mean, another good reference to continuity. We already talked about this, but a couple weeks back. But the Legends attacking Orton in that ambulance match to get their revenges. That was a good, continuation of WWE storytelling. and leading off to a good payoff. And Lou, you and I know what bad payoffs look like.
Oh. Speaking of bad payoffs,
we put that bad payoff through a table. So I think that actually we gave the fans what they wanted, a good payoff in the end of it all. But yeah, I think WWE is doing some good moves right now to really get everybody back in the spirit of watching.
But it is the season premiere, so let's see how long it takes to bring back Negative Nancy.
It's only so long before they could screw it up.
But yeah, do you guys have any more positive ones? Because I'm already turning negative already. I don't have anything right now, but I am excited. I'll give them this. I'm excited.
I'm liking McIntyre's title reign. I'm worried by the fact that they keep having him fight Orton. It makes it seem like he's running out of challengers.
Yeah.
But I'm liking that too. Here's hoping they go with someone else now. Maybe they go with Ali. Who knows?
Ooh, with Ali.
That'd be a huge jump.
It would be.
Ric-Hard, do you know what other events we have coming up this month?
Well, we got Hell in a Cell coming up. If I'm not mistaken, we have Victory Road. We actually have an Impact pay-per-view the Saturday of the same weekend of Hell in a Cell.
Oh.
So we got those two events. Then we got Survivor Series.
Wait. What about Halloween Havoc?
Halloween Havoc's technically a special event. I don't know if it's gonna. It's just a very special NXT installment.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think that's just another move in the chessboard that is the Wednesday Night Wars.
Okay. I'm just trying to get points for myself.
Trying to get points. I mean, we could do a prediction show for Halloween Havocs. You're in the lead. You should want fewer events.
No. I want to win big.
Oh, we want to win big. Okay.
He wants to be the fighting champion.
He wants to. One-man band.
Until he gets punched in the face. That's what happens to me, right? I'm going to be a fighting champion until I get punched right in the face.
He secretly wants to beat me on the unweighted scoreboard too, because he thinks he could catch up from the beginning of the year. Little does he know he's going to lose the small lead he has in the weighted scoreboard.
I got a hot hand. I'm trying to be positive.
Yeah, you see, there you go. He's got a hot streak going, and rather than cashing out his chips and going to the bathroom or taking a nap, he's gonna stay at the table.
Well, he's already taken the nap, so.
Oh, don't worry, Lou. We'll forget. But this will stay on the internet forever.
Thanks. All right. So yeah, there's our little thing, our positive episode for the year. Mark it in there, charity. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it felt like a intro to the Firehouse Funhouse. Firefly Funhouse.
Firefly Funhouse. Yeah. So yeah, there you go, folks. That's our episode. Any one last questions, anyone?
Well, I have one last question for you.
Oh, two.
And it actually relates to the Firefly Funhouse. Do you think Dana Brooke will be jealous if I ask out Alexa Bliss?